King of All Blacks, I got to stop taking phone calls from you. You should see the fucking hate mail from your phone calls.
It doesn't matter what they say.
Can you please stop yourself from picking up on the King of All Blacks every single day? Talk about a waste of 5 minutes a day. It amazes me that you think he adds anything to your show. If I was black, I'd start a revolution and overtake the king. People hate you.
Yeah, but you know, that's the main thing.
I think you're interesting.
Yeah, so what the fuck? And I'm saying, fuck them niggas. No, I'm just kidding.
Some guy does an impression of you that it's so bad, but I had to play. This guy, this is you.
Howard, why would you just roll to this million for my presence? What's wrong with you? Why would you just want to drill your hormone faucets?
That's Rob Gabriel doing King of All Blacks. You kind of do sound a little like that.
King of All Blacks with an empty head.
Well, because you laugh at everything you say?
Yeah, but he has no brain. If you're going to do an impression with me, you have to have some type of knowledge mixed with that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen.
Howard, why would you just roll to this million for my presence? What's wrong with you?
I like to meet that fucking guy. He's probably going bald. In fact, hey, listen, Howard, did you see 12 Years a Slave?
Hell no.
Yo, man.
I mean, I'm going to watch it, but I got to brace myself to hate the white man.
Yo, man, you really, it made me want, I couldn't be, and that guy that played in your movie, white people should never get an award for that movie because they're just playing their element. You know what I'm saying? Like,
what's he talking about, Paul Giamatti?
I don't know. Who was in our movie? Is Paul Giamatti in it? Yeah. Oh, yes, he is. Yeah, I remember, yeah.
So what does he play, like an evil slave owner?
Yeah, he's one of the guys who sells the slaves.
No. Hey, guys just trying to make a living, Robin.
Yo, he put this stick up like his cane and had the little boy, like, dance like so his knees could hit the cane. It was fucking cool. When you see that movie, it's insane.
I'm surprised. Like, that's only going to incite more violence, I think.
Against?
Oh, man.
Who?
Against Paul Giamatti. By the way, he really likes black people.
The worst person in it is Michael Fassbender. I don't know how you take that role. Even when they played a clip of him, he was nominated for Best Supporting Actor, I think.
Right.
When they played the clip, the audience was just stunned.
What's he like? What's he got? Like using the N-word and everything, and like beating everyone.
He's just and he's just horrible. He beats his, like he's telling somebody he's going to have them beat someone else to death if they don't do what he wants him to do.
Come here, boy. A lot of that.
No, man.
Come here, boy. Yeah.
He gets really drunk.
Yeah.
He gets really drunk, and in the middle of the night, after the slaves have worked like 18 hours in the field, he wakes them up and makes them dance. Just for fun.
Right. It starts playing music, makes them dance.
I guess
he has one girl.
I guess they didn't have TV back then, so that was your TV.
Howard, it's like 3 in the morning. You can see they're dying of exhaustion because they pick cotton for 18 hours.
Right.
And he's making them dance, and if they don't dance enough, he like yells at them and throws shit at them.
What do they dance to? Did he have a record player?
They get a violin.
One of the slaves has to play violin.
Oh, wait, he's got like a whole production going on. That's why a lot of people who are black now go into show business.
It's a tradition.
Yeah. Is Brad Pitt, by the way, I couldn't determine, is Brad Pitt in the movie?
He's in the movie, a very small part, but he produced the movie.
Right, that's what I mean. So he must be in the movie. And does he play a bad white person?
No, he's the only good white person.
Of course.
That's why it was like a thankless kind of, it was like, really, Brad, come on. You're the one good white person.
Hello, black people. We're going to get you out of this mess. Don't you worry. What does he say? Like, what's his whole?
Well, he's a little cowardly because this black guy who obviously is not a slave has been enslaved. And, Brad Pitt can tell him. And he says, look, you got to go tell somebody about my situation so I can get out of here. And Brad's like, geez, I could be risking my life, but okay.
Right. Yeah, he's the good guy.
Yeah.
That's
I'll do it.
Yeah, you don't have to dance for me, but I wouldn't mind a little violin. So what songs do they do when the white guy wants his entertainment? What kind of numbers do they do?
Upbeat, sort of like, They're like songs that you can like sort of move to.
Oh,
Do you know what I mean? Like almost like
like an
Dixie.
R&B?
No.
Like that Dixie stuff. Yeah.
Oh, nice. And what's the dance?
It's like it
The
almost
hold down or something.
it looks like square dancing.
Anybody go like, hey, Massa, what if we just like rap to this beat?
Yeah, but
Are you kidding?
He's got a whole thing going on here because they are in a circle, you know what I mean? And they have to dance to it in a circle in time. So it's like sort of, I guess, it almost looks rehearsed.
It's like a whole fucking production.
And Howard, when they dancing, they gotta hold their head down, like they're not having fun while they dancing.
I love how this country we act like we're so great. Like we're busy having people do dance shows. They have to picking cotton in the fields for 18 hours.
Of course, they're all in their pajamas while this is going on.
Well,
Pajamas.
they're pajamas. They didn't have any pajamas. Those are the rags they worked in.
If I had a plantation, I would just make everyone be naked. Fuck clothes.
Oh, well, you'd be a good massa, wouldn't you?
No, I'd be like all the chicks. The guys would have to be fully dressed. But the chicks, no fucking clothes. No way. If they're slaves, why would I have them in clothes?
Because they had to work out in the hot sun. You want them to like burn up?
Well, no, but I'm just saying once nighttime comes around for the show, it's gonna be like the first O Calcutta.
Well, I'm sure that probably happened.
Tonight's performance will be O
They just
Calcutta.
didn't show that in the movie.
They should have shown that in the movie, like naked.
He did
slaves.
have one slave that would pick 500 pounds of cotton a day,
Right.
and then she'd have to screw him at night.
Right, I was going to say,
Yeah, but she must have been in super good shape.
That was the girl that won the Best Supporting Actress.
Oh
Oscar.
yeah, she was ugly, man.
Oh, she was?
But
she had to have a perfect body. If you pick cotton all day, can you, like, in Beverly Hills, they have women pick cotton all day as a workout routine.
yeah, but her thing was that she could pick more cotton than like the biggest guy there.
And was she proud of that?
Yeah, you know,
And
she.
massive-
Well, it was supposed to make her life easier, but because he had this thing for her, the wife hated her, and the slave master hated her too.
So you mean she's working hard and then she has to fuck this guy?
Yes, he would. Well, it was more. It wasn't really sex. It was more like rape. You know, he would just come and grab her in the middle of the night.
Right.
You know, and sort of
Well,
rape.
all sex between a slave master and a slave is rape, Gary.
It is.
Rape or
Yes,
rape?
because they can't refuse.
I
His
understand.
wife was jealous of the slave because he kept fucking his
Right.
black bitch.
Right.
Howard,
He wasn't sleeping with the wife.
I do have to say, after I saw the movie,
Why would the play be? I'm still hung up on it. Why would the play be with clothes on? I would have all my slaves naked.
Oh, no.
And not the guys, just the girls.
I don't know why he even invited the guys.
Right. Why wouldn't he have an all-female review? Just the violin player.
All female nude dance.
Right. Like I would have like a scores going on, scores type situation, or Rick's Cabaret.
But I went and looked it up afterwards because I really was fascinated by the movie, and they say it's like 95% accurate.
Wow.
It's pretty accurate.
So fuck.
Well, let me tell you, even if it was a little bit skewed from that particular guy's story, do you realize that before they prevented people from importing slaves into the country, that it was so cheap to get slaves, they just used to work them to death and then buy some more.
How much did it actually cost to buy a slave who could really, work the field?
I think, was it like $800, Robin? I can't remember.
That
now.
weren't that high, no.
800 sounds pretty hefty.
Yeah, that's steep.
But can you
You
imagine,
get
like,
3-4 for that.
any white guy could buy slaves, so it was like, and I picture them all looking like Jeff the Drunk with a big cowboy hat and all sweaty and disgusting, and then, no offense, Jeff, but I picture them all looking like Jeff the Drunk, and then they could have their own harem, really, because all the chicks would have to fuck the master.
Yeah, but you got to get work
Well,
done
I'm
too.
sure there were people who did that.
Why, even if I was living back then, why not just have like slaves? Even if I'm like a lawyer or something, like you know what I mean? Like why just?
They did. It's certain.
Yeah. Right.
Well, they had one slave that saw his master, and he ran to him. So I guess he was good to him. He was like, "Oh, thank God you saved me."
Right.
They had one but
I'd have like 6 hot chicks I'd buy. And I'd have them naked all the time in my apartment.
Here
I don't want to
you
give
go
away.
again.
I don't want to give away.
In
too
your
much.
apartment, there were no such thing as apartments.
No. I have an apartment.
The guest house.
No, I have an apartment.
I don't want to
I'm
give
the first guy who ever thought of the idea of the apartment.
See, I don't want to give away too much of the movie if you're going to watch it. But
I don't know. It's going to eat my heart out. I'm going to get upset.
Yeah, don't
I'm sure
watch
like there's even little kids on the plantation.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. They
I don't wanna see
separate
that.
this woman from her children.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Oh,
a
yeah,
nightmare.
yeah. She cries. She cries for like a month, and they're annoyed that she didn't get over it after a day.
Yeah, honey, you got to get over this. You got to get back and practice that dance routine we're working on.
She just wails and wails, and they're like, "What's wrong with her?" They took her kids away. So they're like, "What's wrong with her?"
But the black guy in the beginning, the lead character in the beginning, you kind of don't feel sorry for him at first because when he was free, he thought he was white. Like, he's up there tipping his hat. Like, he wasn't just free.
He's crazy.
Yeah. The guy was an educated black man from the North. So I guess King of All Blacks thinks he was too white.
Yeah, you're acting all white. Hey, so... Did that movie make any money? It must have, right?
It's back in the top 10 this week.
Making money, yeah.
How much money has it made so far?
I don't know.
Who do you think's going to see it? Mostly black people or mostly white people or both?
I think white people go.
Yeah, white people like that.
They don't admit it. They don't admit it.
Right.
They don't admit it. Like,
how do you know that?
Got mad when I asked him, did he see the movie? Steve, what's that guy, Steve Brandano? He said, no, I didn't see it. Like, they get mad when you ask them, did they see the movie?
He's crazy. It's just a good movie. I don't think about going to see it because I'm white or black.
I'm thinking of making a movie.
White people always say that. Why people?
12 Years a Slave meets Sharknado. And then all the white people get eaten by sharks, and then the black people are free with a happy ending.
I'm sitting there watching it with my father and my wife, right? And I said, Daddy, why do black people always sing about God and God put them in that situation? Like,
I got a better question. Why is a guy your age calling your father Daddy?
Well, come on. That's what I call him.
Daddy. What
do you want me to call him Father?
No, Dad.
Call him Dad.
Daddy.
No,
Daddy.
Dad is so, come on.
Why do all those people...
Huh, Daddy?
What you call your mom? Mommy?
Yeah, of course.
Dude.
Hi, Mommy.
12 Years a Slave made $53 million. But it made 158.
So far.
158 worldwide. I don't know why they break that down. Like, just tell me how much money the movie made.
Well, because sometimes a movie makes nothing here and it makes all the money in China.
Yeah, so what? But what do I care where they made it?
He still wants a total, huh?
I want a tote. Everybody wants to break it down.
But you were saying, like, they should do it with Sharknado. There are some scenes in that movie that are so disturbing, people would have been better off being attacked by a shark than some of the shit they do to the slaves.
Yeah. I do have to bring myself to watch it. But, like, you know what it is? I got so many movies I want to watch, and then I go, 12 Years a Slave. That's going to bum me out. And then I go to something else.
Well,
I'm behind on, I'm 2 or 3 weeks behind on, shit like Walking Dead.
He still hasn't seen Thor.
Yeah. I think I saw Thor.
Trust me, if you white and you see it like 10 minutes after the movie, you forget about it.
I wonder if, like, racists watch
How
and
would
go...
you know that? You're not white.
Don't you think that...
Look at Gary. Gary just said it. He said, I don't look at it like I'm white.
No, it would upset me.
I said I don't go to... see, you just misinterpreted me. I said I don't decide to see a movie because I'm white or black. I just wanted to go see a movie that I thought had a good story and was good. I didn't say I forgot about it after I saw it. You just said that for me.
Yeah,
asshole.
Slavery is fucking, a very intense subject. So it's like, well, if I'm sitting down and watch TV, I'm like, oh, shit, I don't want to see that. Although I'm wondering if
Brad Pitt said, I don't know why more movies about slavery aren't made. And I was like, are you kidding me?
If you're a racist, do you watch that and go, oh, shit, I wish I pine away for the good old days?
That's right. That's where when I should have been born.
You're right. Like, does Daniel Carver watch that and go, oh my God, I wish I might, I wish I see the N-word tonight.
Don't they probably watch Holocaust movies,
right,
rooting for Hitler?
That's what I'm saying. Look how good them white boys had it, man. They had it right. Doggy.
By the way, what Fred's playing is literally exactly the music they made.
That's it.
This is exactly it.
Did you see the movie, Fred?
No, I have not seen it yet. I have no desire to see that movie. By the way, they even admitted that some of the people who voted for Best Oscar did not see the movie.
Yeah, did you see that? A whole bunch of people who voted for the movie didn't see the movie, but I guess they had, like, white guilt or something.
I think that's pretty... I think a lot of people who vote for stuff don't see it.
Well, Ellen DeGeneres...
That happens all the time.
Ellen DeGeneres said it in the monologue. She said 2 things could happen tonight. What did she say?
12 Years a Slave will win, or white people will just feel guilty, or I think
something like that.
No, it was like, or a racist.
Or if you didn't vote for your race.
Right.
Yeah.
But I think
But I can imagine like a Daniel Carver guy watching this going, look at that. Now that's inventive.
Only problem is there was a lot of having sex with the black slaves that he wouldn't have liked.
Yeah, he likes it.
I think he
I think he would have gotten into it. That's
No,
what you
he doesn't
gotta
like
do.
those mud babies. Remember?
That's bestiality.
I think he's one of those guys who...
Yeah, but wouldn't he even just drown those kids? Like he's taking care of the problem that way?
Yeah, but they have good hair.
You know, that's livestock. You don't just kill it.
Don't listen to them out there. Just keep dancing.
And you know the type of white people that are like that movie, like that want the people with the American flag in front of their house.
No, the people with that Confederate flag.
Yeah, or even American flag, with pictures of...
King, are you saying that if you put an American flag in front of your house, you're a racist?
That's what he's saying.
Wow.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying you're poor. Like when I grew up, all of them big mansions, you never seen an American flag in front of them. But when you come down to the poor white neighborhoods, you see American
You
flag.
want to know something? Whenever he's always laughing at himself. Whenever,
That joke wasn't funny.
I know. Yeah.
But is it true?
Was it a joke?
Howard, why would you just want this ringing for but
And now I realize why I can't understand him half the time. He's cracking himself up.
I didn't like that bit.
why would you just want this ringing for but
What?
When I listened to that at home on Saturday, I didn't like it as much as now hearing him do it.
Yeah, it's good.
Because that's what he does.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you have a lot of Christmas ornaments and shit in front of your house, like on the bushes and shit, this.
I'll tell you one thing. You know these people who are like anti-gay and they don't want any gay rights. They were doing the same shit. If it was back in the day, if you talk about freeing the slaves, these motherfuckers would be like,
that's not the same. No.
oh yeah, it's the same. It's the same thing, man. Of course it is.
No, it's not.
Bullshit.
Hey, King, are you for gay marriage?
They can get together. They can get together, but I don't think I would sanction the marriage.
Why wouldn't you sanction marriage?
He wouldn't sanction the marriage.
Yeah, right. But why? Like,
if I was the judge.
But what do you care if gay people get married?
Why would you just want this ringing for but why would you want
Gary, if your son comes home and says, I like Jonathan, you going to be happy?
I will totally accept it. It's a different day now.
Answer the question. Yeah,
but he wouldn't be against gay marriage.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be thrilled because it'd be a tough life for his son.
And I've said that. I've said that for 15 years. I think it would be a tough life, but I think it's getting less tough as soon as people like you die.
Right.
Yeah, but what if he feels like...
I got to go anyway.
Yeah, but Gary, let me ask you something else. See,
whenever I say I got to go, he loves being on the air so much.
No, it's not that I love being on the air. It's just I want to just get this thought.
What is it, Ned?
Oh, man. Enough with that guy, okay? This motherfucker, he ain't getting no pussy in about 6 years. He's gonna be here every morning. It's sick. He's gonna run out of material.
All right, Ned, thank you. Bill, go ahead. You're on the air.
He ran out of material.
Yes, Bill.
Never to run out of material.
Yes, Bill.
Hey, I'm sorry, I thought you were... please, can we make a deal to not take a phone call at least for a week from him? I mean...
Don't do the same thing. Hey, listen, don't do the same thing the last caller did, and don't call up and say how much you love Howard and you've been listening since 1990. Do your own stick. Do your whole stick.
Shut the fuck up!
You shut the fuck up for a minute. You can't fight.
Hey, Howard, listen, one of the best things you ever did was give that fucking other asshole his own show, because we don't have to listen to him every fucking day now.
Which asshole is that, Jackie?
No, yeah.
Which one are you talking about?
I'm talking about Ralph.
Oh, Ralph.
That's Ralph got his own show. We don't have to fucking hear him every day.
See, Ralph is Howard's best friend. Why would you call and say that?
Will you shut the fuck up?
I mean, don't you know that? Don't you have any decorum, motherfucker? So how
all right, I got to go, boys.
What kind of car do you have?
One week. Don't take a phone call for 1 fucking week.
What kind of car do you have, Bill?
What kind of car do I have?
Yeah,
you heard him.
What the fuck is that thing? My father didn't give me a fucking car, asshole.
That makes you.
That makes me what my father gives me.
That makes you.
Bill, what do you have for a car?
I got a Grand Marquis, Howard.
What is that?
A Grand Marquis.
Oh, boy.
Hey, Howard, have a point like so I can punch this fucking asshole in the face.
What's wrong with a Grand Marquis, King?
It's not so much wrong with a Grand Marquis as what he did for the money to get it. Where you work?
Fuckface, I bought the Grand Marquis, not my father. My father didn't give
come
me
on, I hate when people say that. I heard that all
that's how you got everything, you motherfucker. That's how you got your job, that's how you got your car, that's how you got your fucking sneakers.
I heard that argument all my life.
Well, what kind of car you got, King?
He's got a Mercedes or something.
What do you got?
No, I don't have no Mercedes.
What do you
I
have?
had a Lexus truck, a RX 350 F Sport.
Get in there and drive off a fucking cliff, will you?
Why would you do that? Why would I have kids? Why would you tell me to do that?
All right, I got to go. This is ridiculous. All right, Bill.
One way, Howard, please.
All right, got it.
Oh, man, shut up. You're only going to make them answer the phone more, you fucking...
Let me punch you in the face, King. Let's have fight night so I can punch you in the face.
Oh, you can't fight. You got a Grand Marquis and you going to punch me in the face?
That's right. Get right through your Lexus window.
Hey, I bet I can fuck your wife, you punk-ass motherfucker.
Bring it on, Howard. Have a fight night, Howard.
Yeah, well...
Are you married?
Yeah, I'm married. 33 fucking years, asshole.
Yeah, so your wife doesn't get a period anymore. She's old.
So what? That's a bonus.
She doesn't get a period if she doesn't piss on me, you fucking jerk-off.
Your wife don't do shit for you. Is she gonna cook dinner for you tonight, you punk ass? I'll see you at McDonald's. Or fucking the local pizza.
Howard, fight night, Howard.
How's her labia, Bill? Okay. All right, maybe we'll take a rest from King for a couple of days.
Hey, Howard, with my...
Good idea, Howard.
All right, I got you, Bill. All right.
All right, buddy, bye.
All right, take care. All right. Thank you, King.
Hey, you don't want to hear no more people calling you, telling you, oh, I heard you since 1989. Who gives a fuck? I love you, man.
Howard, why would you this world this way for but what's wrong with you? What?